Okay, I've just achieved another success with this helmet. Okay, I was I didn't get much sleep last night, and I woke up at 4 a.m. It's now almost 7 a.m. And I don't know, I'd say within the past hour, I ate a hot dog and some potato chips, and I had a coffee with it. Now, as I've said before, drinking coffee it matters nothing to getting hit in the head when the sensory communications pass from this tooth of mine to a satellite that's going to shoot directed microwaves at my head. It doesn't care what goes down my throat, okay? Whatever passes that tooth to indicate that I've eaten something, it causes that weapon to fire at my head, okay? So I have a cup of coffee. It's not going to keep me awake. My head's bombarded with directed microwaves, and I fall asleep. Coffee doesn't matter at all, okay? So I didn't have much sleep. I wake up at 4 and I eat, as I just said, and I'm not tired at all. Why? Because I have this helmet on. Now, last night I did not sleep with this helmet on because I said to myself, if I'm right about what I'm saying, I don't need to have this helmet on unless I eat. That's when I need to have it on, when I'm eating, and then like an hour to an hour and a half after I eat. Because it's anywhere in that window I get bombarded, okay? And that may have something to do with where the satellites are in relation to me that have this weapon. So that for a satellite to reach me, let's say there's more than one weapon up there by far, right? And if, you're only going to be within range of like a satellite orbiting the Earth for a certain amount of time. Once the satellite passes a certain distance in its orbit, it's not going to be able to shoot anything at you, right? So this weapon has to be on multiple satellites to be able to reach me 24 hours a day, but it still may be imperfect that way, so that the best that the enemy has been able to do is be within like a window of reaching me with, let's say, within an hour and a half of when I eat. And that's the reason. That's another proof that it's satellites, since the time is variable that way that I get hit after I eat. And the reason is, as I just said, where these satellites are in their orbit in relation to me. So I said to myself, if this is actually doing what it's supposed to be doing, I don't need to have it on unless I'm eating, and then up to like an hour and a half after I eat. So I didn't sleep with it last night, and I fell asleep. Naturally, right? I was up a long time doing a lot of things yesterday. Just I got tired the way everybody does, and I fell asleep. I didn't sleep long. And I woke up at 4 a.m. Now, I hadn't had enough sleep, so in my experience with this kind of thing, if I'd have eaten that hot dog with some potato chips, I would be asleep now for 2 or 3 hours as a result of eating that. I would have gone right to sleep. I would have been knocked out. I can't eat like that. But I ate that, and there's nothing. I'm not tired at all because I've been wearing this. That's why. And whatever those satellites are shooting at me, they're not hitting their target because they're being reflected by this aluminum helmet. So here's the time. Let's look at my wristwatch here. If we can. There it is. It says 6:45 a.m. Another success here in my experiments in defense of myself against some of the most wicked people who have ever lived upon this earth. This is Joseph Mengele level evil here in the United States of America that I'm up against. And I've been up against for over 40 years.